Assalamu alaikum. Hi, hello and welcome to another episode of Vibe with Dr Appu. ഇന്നത്തെ ഗസ്റ്റിനെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ഒരുപാട് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കാത്തിരുന്ന് കിട്ടുക എന്നൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ പറയല്ലേ, അത് കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ ഇരട്ടി മധുരമാണ്. യെസ്, ഷീസ് വൺ സച്ച് എപ്പിറ്റമി ഓഫ് സ്ട്രെങ്ത്, ചാം, കോൺഫിഡൻസ് and beauty. Having said that, she's a title winner, onnalla ottanavadi, to name a few. Mrs. India International Queen 2023 and Mrs. Royal International as well 2024. So, ittharathilulla title nubari, she's also a fashion choreographer for the past few years. Redefine Fashion Hub, adinte thalapathu irikkunna oru choreographer aanu. Idellam koodande tanteyadaayittulla oru business, oru clothing line koodi run cheyyunna oru entrepreneur aanu. It's Mathews, if I pronounced it correctly. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to welcome my guest for today's podcast session, Missy Matthews.
Thank you for the lovely introduction. Thank you.
No, I just spoke my heart, Chichi, because I've known you for the couple of years and I've seen you. And you're just the same. You don't change. ഒരുപാട് ഉയരങ്ങൾ കീഴടക്കുമ്പോൾ when you conquer heights, people tend to change a bit, but you're still the same. How do you manage that?
See, I'm actually glad because for the first time, we always meet. Normally, events in a bombo, you're emceeing, I'm a guest, but it's so good to just sit down and have a talk.
അതിനേക്കാളും കഷ്ടം, I'd like to interrupt. ISCയിൽ ഞാൻ ഹോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ പുള്ളിക്കാരത്തി ജഡ്ജായിട്ടിരിക്കുക. അപ്പൊ സ്റ്റേജിന്റെ ആ ലൈറ്റിന്റെ റിഫ്ലക്ഷനിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇൻട്രോ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവിടെ ലൈറ്റ് ഇടുമ്പോഴാണ്
so this is really good actually sitting and having like a nice raw talk.
Yes.
So sorry, coming back to your question.
Yes.
Being true to yourself. I think I have changed. Okay. But change in the varatilla, I think I've grown. Okay. As time passes, as we do things, we learn.
Yes.
And if you're the same, then what's the use of, you have to change. But it has to be a positive change. It has to be a learning curve. So I've stuck to being humble. See, Uduve Alkar and Karnambo, they have this, I should not say the word, but I would say a better word would be snob. That's my look.
True.
But to be honest, I'm as easygoing, simple. I want to have fun, and I'm true.
Yes.
Okay. So I just keep that I think with growth, it's just being real to yourself and to others.
Behind every successful man, there is a woman എന്ന് പറയും. ഇവിടെ പുള്ളിക്കാരത്തിയുടെ സീക്രറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു സൂപ്പർ മോമിയാണ്. മൈ ഗോഡ്, ഇന്ന് പുള്ളിക്കാരത്തെ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല. I wanted to start this with Miss Chechi. She is a vibe. Oh my god. Age is just a number എന്നൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് തെളിയിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയ ഒരു കഥാപാത്രമാണ്. And extra, എന്താ പറയുക, I have extra love for her. How is she?
She's fine. She's good. She wanted to come. I think everybody knows Glamma.
Yeah, Glamma.
She's going to turn 87th. May 24th and on her birthday. I would say we have 5 girls.
Yes.
Okay, and I've had more. Dad and mom have been our cheerleader, our supporter, but mummy's been a very strong person.
True.
5 girls, full-time job. Of course, Asamita help on the illa, but she did it all. So I think we grew up watching that.
Yeah.
And also, Daddy always wanted to have a boy. So, namukku aa vashi undainu. Aanangala cheyna namukku cheyam anganathe oru. So we have just grown up, trying to do ellam kuda ഒന്ന് try cheyam. Oru no verithilla. People will ask me, can you do that? Cheyam. They cheyanokku. But I will say yes, I will do it, and somehow I'll figure it out. So it's all about figuring out, because namukku opportunities, it doesn't come very often.
True.
And getting the opportunity, ayyo cheyano arithilla, enke confidence undu. Otherwise, just say give it a shot. Or fail them, so what? It's only through failure that you learn and you succeed.
Yes.
So I think this is my mantra. I go with this. I've failed a number of times. I have been rejected a number of times. But you know what? So what? I will try. Till I get there. And I will still fail. I will get up and I will go there.
Okay.
So I think where I am right now is because I think I've kept to that. And I said, you know what? As long as I can go, I will take it. But I will be true to myself. And with my success, whoever's around me will grow with me. Because for me, success is not when you just, reach a pinnacle or get to...
And you look down.
Yeah, you look down. No. Those people with you, when they grow along with
true.
That is when true success is.
Yeah.
So I think I've just gone with that.
I think we kind of rhyme in similar ways, Yachi, because I believe alone we can do this much. But together we can do so much more.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because you see, today I can teach or I can help someone be confident or help them find themselves.
True.
Tomorrow that person will maybe help 3 other people. And it is a cycle. It is a, so you see, it's just, sometimes people say, oh, nammal oru aalonde nammal endu cheyum. No, you can make an impact on one person. That person will make an impact on somebody else. So it goes on.
Little drops make a mighty ocean.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Beautiful. Appo Chechi, now coming to a hot question actually. I told you I was waiting to have you as my guest in the podcast session. Appo njan kaathu vechoru chodyamanadu. Basically, fashion industry is huge, and you know, like because I'm from dentistry, minute seconds lan advancements nadandondirikkunnathu.
Absolutely.
And it has a lot of ego associated with it. A lot of complex stuff is related to it. I'm sure you'd agree. Adile Chechi redefine fashion hub ennu parayunna oru sambhavam. You bring it, and now it's going, I mean, very very successfully, I'm sure. And adu enganeyana adilekku ettiyadu?
Okay, so long story short, right? I came to Abu Dhabi about 9 years ago, right? And I've always had fashion. I mean,
by the way, before that she was an Australian.
States, from the States. Australia layino, kalyanam kaichittu America layino, pinna ivide vanna. But fashion was always part of my, it was there. My background is, I'm in finance. You know, I've got 3 masters. I'm a CPA. Adillam, I was, you know, doing all that, and suddenly I'm not feeling happy. There's something that, you know, there's a passion. You know, you say, what did I do today? I don't feel good. So I wanted a feel good thing, that when I go to bed, I feel like I've done something, right? So that's how I got into
sense of satisfaction.
Sense of satisfaction, exactly. And that's how I got into, you know, apart from, you know, winning the crown and, you know, all that stuff. But what happened is, through that journey, I met so many people, and from different walks of life and different age groups. And all of them, or most of them, said, "Enikku college at least oru prasha enikku on stage kenna ippam vaisai." Or they would say things like, "Ende figure undo. I mean, how can I be a model?" And I was like, why not? That is when I realized that, you know, there is a scarcity for this. And I came from a place where color was a big issue, right? So I didn't get here in ease. Color was a big issue at that point. Now it's about the shape, your size, your height, everything. I want to redefine. That is where my name comes from, Redefine Fashion Hub. I want people to think out of the box and say, look, that person can be a model too. And you don't really need to be a tall, skinny lanky. You know,
size 0.
Because if you actually look at it, you know, when fashion shows happen, it was for designers to showcase their clothing. Only skinny people wear clothing. Only skinny people can afford clothes. Correct. No, everybody can. So why not they showcase it? So I thought that, you know, with this Redefine, I would actually get whoever has a passion. I would never say no. I'm guaranteed, if there is anyone I've said no to, put it in the comment box, because I have never said no. If they have come and asked me, can I come on stage? Can I come for your next fashion? Like, absolutely.
I'm sure, Chechi, through this, you've fulfilled the dreams of so many of your models.
I think there's many more, but I think the people that I've met, I have. And I'm looking forward
How did you select them, if you don't mind me asking?
See, the thing is, okay, so when somebody says, okay, we have a fashion show and stuff, there is a certain theme or whatever it is, right?
Yes.
But, you know, when I started this also, moving back to, when people started seeing me take all different shapes, sizes, and form of people. Alkar Todani. Oh, you will a modeler.
But who was the first one to say, come on, Missy, go for it? Eden?
Actually, no. Sibin is more like, well, just do a 9-to-5 job and just why do you have to do all this? He is a silent cheerleader. I won't say he didn't say, you know, no or something. But it was just, I think fashion was always there.
Chechi pulle subtle aayittu parayna njan kaanumbol katta.
No, he's a vibe.
Vibe mentioner.
He's a vibe kind of thing. Anganella kettiyadu. Aditya prasham he didn't ask ninakku cooking ariyayadu. Ninakku dance cheyamma ninakku. I'm like, yeah, okay, kalyanam kettu. That's it. We were like, okay, set. Can we get on the dance floor and, you know, chedu? That's it. That's how we actually you know, and stuff like that. But I think it was my family. My sisters are also very artsy. We are 5 girls, right? So one of my sisters.
And you're the youngest.
I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
So no, and they were all artists. Like my sister, my third sister, she's done Bollywood movies. She's done so many ads. My fourth sister is an artist. She paints really well.
Lovely.
So it's there in the blood,
in the family.
So, and they always wanted to do that. But they never had the opportunity. So I have a big age gap.
Yes.
Me and my fourth sister were 9 years. Me and my first sister were 18 years.
Okay.
So they were like, so they were like, let's put you through this. Let's, get you.
Lovely.
If you ask my friends from uni, they're like, you used to wear like track pants and jeans. What are you now dressed like a model kind of thing? So even they were like shocked. But, I've changed and evolved and stuff. I have a lot of people that I could be thankful to, push me and support me.
Lovely.
So I can't pinpoint and say this one person said, it just came.
I can see how grateful you are.
I am very grateful. I'm very humble. And I'm very, very grateful for each and every person who believes in me and says, yeah, okay, we know that you will never put us on stage looking
I'm
like a
your
fool.
fan too.
Thank you.
Lovely. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ ഐ യൂസ് ടു അഡോർ യു ആൻഡ് അഡ്മയർ യു കാരണം ചേച്ചി കാണുമ്പം യു ആർ എ വെരി സ്ട്രോങ് വുമൺ നമ്മൾ പറയില്ലേ ഝാൻസി റാണി വൈബ്സ് ആണ് ഓക്കെ അതായത് ആൻഡ് യു ഗിവ് ദറ്റ് പക്ക കോട്ടയം പഞ്ചായത്തി വൈബ് കളിക്കല്ലേ എനിക്ക് നിൽക്കേണ്ട അടുത്ത് എനിക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ട കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാൻ അറിയാട്ടോ ബട്ട് വെൻ യു ഗെറ്റ് ക്ലോസ് യു സച്ച് എ സ്വീറ്റ് ഹാർട്ട് നമ്മൾ പറയില്ലേ ഈ കക്കയിറച്ചി എന്ന് പറയും ലൈക് ദ ഷെൽ യുനോ what is കക്കയിറച്ചി അതാ പോയി വെൽക്കം ടു ദ പ്രവാസി ചേച്ചി മറ്റേ നമ്മുടെ ഷെല്ലില്ലേ അതിനുള്ളിലെല്ലാം It's very soft inside. No, yeah. So the outside will be hard. The inside will be very soft.
Yeah.
So I think that's very good as well because you're a field like പിടിച്ചു നിൽക്കാൻ നമ്മളങ്ങോട്ട് ഞാനിതാ soft എന്ന് പറയുന്ന everybody's going to take advantage of you.
Everybody's going to take advantage of you. So I am, like I said, when you get to know me, I'm fun. I can go with one. But then you need to, in this industry, it is a tough industry.
Yes.
It is, you have to have a thick skin for this industry. And I think the industry has also made me this way, Maybe you must have molded me. It's situation how...
ചേച്ചി pageantry പോയത് you were already married. I think you had kids by then.
See, I did my first pageant when I was Miss Kerala. Miss other 20s le cheyda, finalist I got a lot of titles and Miss India chedu UAE adum finalist I. Then I kind of stopped, then went for my studies, got married, came back. And then my dad had passed away in 2022. And Appalana mini teacher, our favorite mini teacher. So she was like, there is IAC, there is this fashion show. But it's too early to, I can't. Mom was completely down. She was with us after dad passed away. And she would not get out, she would not smile. She said, and then I thought, mommy, at least come to see my show.
Yes.
Please get out of the house. So Anna, like, I went for the thing. I won the ISC Queen. And Mom was there and they said, Missy Matthews. So I saw after 5 months a smile on her face. And when she met me and she kissed me, she said, Papa de peru arnyo, Missy Matthews. So appa enki adu ketti, what?
This is a spark.
This is it.
This is it.
And I met those ladies and they also wanted that, somebody could teach us, somebody could give us some confidence. Everybody's waiting for someone to show a path. Something. Without being condescending. Oh, So I wanted to be that little platform or that path for them,
True.
So that's how I kind of just started off kind of thing, Alana, got me to this.
Spark. Okay.
That was my spark, and then I was like, then that's when I went for Mrs. India, Mrs. Royal, Global, everything, I said, now I'm going to actually, because you need to be a voice, right? And you have to go through those kind of stages to get to that place, kind of thing.
And now as a fashion choreographer with Redefined Fashion Hub, with models of different sizes, different age groups and everything, Jishi, I'm sure you faced your challenges initially. What kept you going to get the shoes? Because alkari parayallo, idellaru models allalo. Kanumba they will not agree to it. I'm sure you faced that.
Absolutely. But final result is when they go up on stage.
Yes.
100%. No one, anyone can say. No one can say that they are not less than a model. Because they are. I will grow them on. Whatever it is. Yes, the challenges what I've faced is, and this is what needs to be also, I think it is changing. Nowadays it is changing. It's getting clothes for plus size models.
Yes.
Which is one of the hardest part.
Yes.
People do not make clothes for them. I mean, you can have your maxis and your jeans and stuff, but things like that. Then we start resorting to saris because that's an easier way.
Yes.
To get, put them into style them and get them into it. But you know what? And that's the other thing. With Redefine, it's just not teaching them to walk or their posture or their texture or their confidence and all that stuff. It is for me to collab and bring more other people. Like if there's a personal trainer in the group, if there's a nutritionist, if there's someone who is a counselor, if someone's a designer, just bring them all in,
Connect them.
Connect them all. And like I said, when you grow, help everybody else to grow with you.
Lovely. What
So my biggest challenge again was with the clothing, the sizes, and with people's comment that idan the model.
Yeah, the
പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു കാണിച്ചു തരാം. And then I walk and I will say ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടോ? Saying അടിപൊളി ഒന്നും രക്ഷയില്ല. I'm like, yeah, that's right. And I just walk with a smile and grace and I'm like, yeah, we did it. And I will keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Lovely.
And I don't know, I mean, in Abu Dhabi, for us to get male models, it was like, I know, 4-5 years ago, I would ask, please, on the modeling job. You know, now, I think ISC, when they had the Republic Day, I had 29 male models on stage, ready to wear anything that I ask them to do.
Okay.
And that has changed. So we are changing. We are changing the thought process, people's way of thinking.
Lovely.
And that is what I really want to get.
Beautiful. Now, Chechi, the hot question got connected to many more questions, and it's ended up in a very motivational answer and the truth. The truth about it.
Yes.
Now, I'd like to ask you, fashion industry la paisa ullorke varan pattullo? അതായത്
എനിക്ക് പൈസ ഇല്ല ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ കേറി വന്നത്. No, you know what? You're right now. So, before, I don't think there was a lot of monetary based, you know, whether you have to go for a pageant, you have to pay X number, or whether you have to pay to get a slot to be a model. Chance enough. It was not that. Like, I don't think I paid. But ippulte. In fact, എനിക്ക് ജഡ്ജിങ്ങിനെ വിളിക്കുമ്പോഴും they ask me for money and I'm like, ഞാൻ എന്റെ സമയം കൊടുത്തിട്ട് I am, you know, giving my expertise and I have to pay. So it has. No, undoubtedly it has. But you have to look at the other side of it also. You know, unless they get really good sponsors, now they're having it in a larger than life in a big hotel with a huge setup. So I do understand that they do ask money from the contestants and from, you know, people and stuff like that. Yes, that is okay. But there has to be a certain amount or something. You can't go beyond that. There has been talks, and this could be, I don't know, of firsthand. There's been talks that, you know, people also pay, you know, get to places or crowns and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. These are talks. We don't know about how true it is.
Yeah. I think you've also judged with alongside one of the top choreographers of Kerala, like Dalu Baby and all that.
Dr. Krishna, yes.
Yeah, how was your experience?
It was lovely. That was the first time I actually met him. He was so wonderful and so poised, and it was just lovely.
And I think you learn from people you meet.
Absolutely. Because he was sitting there, he was talking to me about his experience and the book he wrote and his doctorate that he got, and it is so good to listen and hear and
it motivates you.
It really motivates you, because I did tell him at that point, looking at you, it's such an inspiration, because I know where I would like to
The public
get
loves to call him Dalu Baby.
Yes.
So we all say.
Yeah, I would not. I don't know if I have this to call him Dalu Baby. So he's Dalu Krishna for us. But yeah,
it was a nice experience.
It was a lovely experience. It was great. I think it was great even for the contestants, you know, and for UAE as such, and for Abu Dhabi as such, because we are still growing.
True.
And it is great that, you know, we have that kind of.
We are the capital city, but commercially we are yet to reach.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, I think there are so many changes.
Yeah. Baby steps, we're getting there.
Now, Chechi, ഏറ്റവും എനിക്കറിയില്ല ഇത് എന്തൊക്കെ കോൺട്രവേഴ്സി എന്തൊക്കെ സ്പാർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന എന്നാൽ കൂടി ബിക്കോസ് യു ആർ ഹിയർ ഐ തിങ്ക് ഐ എം ഷുവർ യു ആർ വൺ അമംഗ് ദ റൈറ്റ് പേഴ്സൺ ടു സ്പീക്ക് അബൌട്ട് ഇറ്റ്. അതായത് നമ്മൾ പറയുമല്ലോ ഇറ്റ്സ് യുവർ എക്സ്പെർട്ടീസ്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇതിൽ ഒരുപാട് കോംപ്രമൈസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരുന്നു, ആണുങ്ങളായാലും പെണ്ണുങ്ങളായാലും, ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റിക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. വാട്ട് ഈസ് യുവർ ടേക്ക് ഓൺ ഇറ്റ്?
Look, see,
I hear a lot.
Yes, no, absolutely. I've heard a lot from
very
friends.
Painful stories.
It's very sad, no, because you have so much talent.
You know, Priyanka Chopra's movie Fashion itself.
The reality is there.
Yeah.
You see through a lot of interviews, you see. And it's like you said, it's just not women, it's also men. Yeah, we always think it's just women, but men also
go through
all this. I personally can't say, because it would never happen to me, but I know a lot of friends, a lot of people who have told me. Actually, even I could even say my sister, she was from the industry, right, from the Bollywood industry, and she has told me so many times I could have reached heights if I could adjust or compromise. So, I mean, people out there, you can say whatever you want to. This is what I've heard, and I don't have personal experience, but
okay.
This is what I've heard. And I know I have a lot of friends who are actors and stuff like that. They say, you know, can you adjust and, you know, adjustment cheyama. Idina ready ano. So this is what I've heard. Now what I hear, I can say.
Yes.
Can I believe it because it's I don't know because I've not experienced it.
Yeah.
So at this
In
point,
your pageantry, in your fashion shows, you haven't experienced anything as such.
no, I have
God
not.
bless.
Personally, no, I've not. To be honest, I've not. It has always been smooth, nice. They've been all really good and kind.
It was done the professional
Yeah,
way.
it was done professionally and stuff like that. And there's a lot of things that's done professionally, but you know what happens under the table, we really don't know. And a lot of people don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
Now, people have started talking about it.
Yes.
Because what happens is Sansarikithilingi, if they talk about it, that's it. Their career is done and dusted. So they are so scared about it.
Yes.
Then after many years, they come and they talk about it. And then there'll be a line of people complaining, Mumbai Parnilla, the career would have been over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it is true. I mean, there is, to be honest, it's just not in the fashion industry. I think it happens everywhere, to be honest.
Yeah. True.
It is. It's just that we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
But mainly it is in this field, I would say.
ആരോ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ പണ്ടും ക്രൈംസ് ഉണ്ടാവുമായിരുന്നു, ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ് വാസ് നോട്ട് റിപ്പോർട്ടഡ് ആൻഡ് വി ഡിഡ്ന്റ് ഹാവ് എനി സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയ. ന്യൂസ് പേപ്പറിൽ വന്നാലേ ഇപ്പൊ എവറിത്തിങ് ഇസ് ഓൺ സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയ.
You get scrutinized by
ഒരു
every
ബസ്സിൽ
single thing.
ചീത്ത വിളിച്ചാൽ പോലും
Absolutely.
it becomes a double-edged weapon. We don't know which side is going to prick us, or we don't know. It gets so confusing to voice such voices. ഞാനിപ്പോ ഈ പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റ് തുടങ്ങിയപ്പോൾ തന്നെ I wanted to keep it raw and unfiltered because I think many are scripted.
Correct.
Scripted is good when we have that sort of a content or that's what we're discussing. But when you want to see a person, you know, who he is or she is really, I think we should keep it raw.
It is, and I think people enjoy that too because when it's scripted, we've heard it a number of times. Huh?
Yeah.
It's almost like how in the pageants the questions are. Everything is, you know, you have the same questions, you have the same pageant.
But
winning
you
answers.
always make it a point to ensure that when you are asking a contestant a question as a judge, you give them a time to relax, you compliment them, and then you go. You're very compassionate. Adu chechi angane aayukondaano ado because you've been there.
I've been there. Because
നെഞ്ചിടിച്ച്.
yeah, because you don't understand. Nammal as the guest of us, people watching, the audience watching them, you're just looking at these beautiful women standing in heels
Ade.
at that time, that 30 minutes.
Ade.
The prep work, 4 or 5 days prep work, talent round, this round, hours of standing on.
True.
They're exhausted and tired.
Yes.
And then imagine, there is so many people judging you.
Yes.
Alla.
Yes.
Then you ask them a question. So I keep it true, I keep it simple, but I do want them to be comfortable also, you know.
Yeah.
But then you have to ask them a question because it is now, it's no more about the beauty, it's about beauty and brains.
Yeah.
So you cannot be just saying, "Are you bomb?" Just give it a simple answer, you know, or question.
Yeah.
No, you have to ask them a question because you need to know what they are real, you know.
Yes.
And other than that, whenever I speak and when I groom people for their pageantry and stuff, I always say, do not go into your chat GPT and get all these stuff. Yeah, you want for reference, you do it.
That's it.
But when that question is asked, what would you say? Be true to yourself, it'll come out properly. If you start ratifying from whatever you get, it is going
And
to
it's
look
kind of
stupid.
sad also, ചേച്ചി. കാരണം അതുവരെ ചിലപ്പോൾ ടോപ്പിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരാള് ഈ
Question
ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ
round
കൊണ്ട് മൊത്തം പോകും. ബിക്കോസ് ഐ വാസ് ദ മേക്ക് ക്വീൻ റണ്ണർ ബൈ എസ് സിയിൽ. അപ്പൊ ആ ഒരു പാനൽ ഓഫ് ജഡ്ജസ് വർ വെരി കൂൾ. അപ്പൊ വെൻ ദേ ആർ കൂൾ, ഐ ഹാവ് സ്റ്റേജ് എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്. പക്ഷെ അവിടെ പകുതി പേര് തലയിറങ്ങി വീഴുന്ന അവസ്ഥ എത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ടിൽ ദെൻ ദേ വുഡ് ഹാവ് നെയിൽഡ് ഇറ്റ്. ദ സ്റ്റേജ്, ദ റാമ്പ്, ആൻഡ് അതിന്റെ ഒരു പ്രാക്ടീസും കൊറിയോഗ്രാഫിയും ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പേടിയില്ല. ഇത് എത്തുമ്പോഴത്തേന് ഹാഫ് ദ പീപ്പിൾ ലൂസ് ഇറ്റ്.
Because not many people are used to public speaking A.
യെസ്.
And then, you know, it's just difficult. And then in Namaka, like now, I have reached a stage, and this is after so many years. Alkar jindagi na jindagi. I don't care. And trust me, it has actually helped me in my life.
Yes, to
It has
move
helped me
forward,
move
to conquer heights.
Because Alkar in the param. This just, you sit in this cocoon.
5
thinking,
fingers
what?
are not the same, Chichi. How
Yeah.
will you expect 5 people
Exactly.
to say the same?
Pasha namala in the orkana, we're like, ayo, Alkar in the param. So we don't move forward.
Adu.
You know, what if I fail? Okay, fail. Now what? Go, move forward.
Lovely.
Pick up something, do something, work on it. If you have the passion, go for it. You will find a way out of it.
Lovely.
Just leave the people behind. You can never make anybody happy. So what? No,
ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടില്ലേ?
yeah, but no problem. I can move to the next person. It's okay.
Exhibit your talent and hurt none. I think that's the perfect way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, when I say don't care, you know, don't care about what, as long as you don't hurt somebody in the process, you're okay. You're being true to yourself. That's fine.
Okay.
That's all we're both about.
Now, ഇതിന്റെ എല്ലാം തിരക്കിന്റെ ഇടയ്ക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് യു സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് യുവർ ഓൺ ക്ലോതിങ് ലൈൻ. എങ്ങനെ സമയം കണ്ടെത്തി?
Okay, so the thing with that
അതും അതിന്റെ പേര് ഞാൻ ഫ്രഞ്ച് പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, എന്നാൽ കൂടി മെസോ ദെ കുട്ടൂർ.
Miso de couture.
Miso de couture.
ഞാൻ ആക്ച്വലി ഈ പ്രശ്നമുള്ള വാക്ക് ലൈക്ക് ജുമോൻഷി ലൂയി വിറ്റോർ അതൊക്കെ സക്സസ്ഫുൾ ആയില്ലേ, നമുക്ക് പറയാത്ത കാൺ സേ പ്രോപ്പർലി. സോ ഞാൻ ഓർത്തു ഇങ്ങനെ വെച്ച ഒരു സക്സസ് വരുന്ന ഓർത്തിട്ടാണ് Miso de couture. Miso de couture actually in French means house of fashion.
Okay.
So I just summed it up and kind of I got into this like few years ago because actually back in States I used to do kids clothing. I used to make that bows, beads, necklaces, all that. I love doing that and it did really well. Then we had to come here. So on that thing was there this cloth, fabric and all that. And again, my sisters and all, we all love
sweet, yeah.
cutting mummy's sari, making stuff out of it and all that stuff. So I just said, let me start. But I started with capes.
Lovely.
Because we were here and then different type of capes and stuff like that.
How does it go?
It kind of went well, kind of thing. But then I wanted to move into Indo-Western kind of thing.
Okay.
So now my production is the lines just happening and stuff. So by end of the year, hopefully, inshallah, we can get something on stage.
Oh, very best.
So I'm just hoping. And again, I'm trying to make it in all different shapes and sizes and stuff. I want to bring that in.
Are you trying to bring a strong point against body shaming? എനിക്ക് ചേച്ചി പറഞ്ഞ എല്ലാം അവിടെ എത്തുന്ന പോലെ ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് ചോദിച്ചാൽ.
Because ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ personal experience എന്ന് ഞാൻ പറയുമ്പോൾ from the time I was a kid I have experienced, and body shaming is just not about your size, it's about every single thing.
Yes, color, face shape എല്ലാം.
And I can tell you that there are such talented people here, but because of their underconfidence, and mostly it comes because somebody has already told you from childhood കല്യാണം കഴിക്കോ, like these are the things they can say. ഇത് പറഞ്ഞു വന്ന് they are so used to it, so they can be so good at things, but they have this one thing that brings them down.
Yeah.
And I want to change that because I speak to so many ladies, women, kids, and they have this inhibition. But I'm not like this person. But why? You are not. God has not made you. The universe has not made you to look like somebody else. You are unique. Embrace your uniqueness.
Beautiful.
And that is what I tell my kids this. I tell all. And when I say my kids, I talk about my modeling kids. You embrace who you are. Do not be like the other person.
Beautiful.
You will not walk exactly. Even if I teach you how to walk the right way, you will still have
like somebody
your
said
essence.
When you said Chichi, it suddenly sparked me that if we put A.R. Rahman to play cricket, he wouldn't be able to do it, and if Sachin in music, he also wouldn't be able to do it.
Right.
Everybody has their forte. അപ്പോൾ അതുമായിട്ട് മുന്നോട്ട് പോകുമ്പോഴാണ് നമുക്ക് ജീവിക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. You can be you.
Absolutely. Like I said, be true to yourself. If you're passionate about something, go for it.
അതെ.
10 പേര് പറയും അയ്യേ ഈ പ്രായത്തിൽ ചെയ്യണോ, എന്തിനാ, കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്ക. And if you fail also, at least ചെയ്തല്ലേ, you will get the satisfaction. ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞില്ലേ, that's it. That's all.
Lovely.
So
ഞാൻ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ കൈയടിച്ച പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റ് ഇതാ കേട്ടോ. ഞാൻ കൈയടി.
Thank you.
And one more thing, despite all this, ഞങ്ങളെ കണക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന വലിയൊരു പോയിന്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഐ എം എ ഹ്യൂജ് പെറ്റ് ലവർ. പുള്ളിക്കാരത്തി ഇവിടെ റിസ്ക്യൂം ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Anymore rescue, my husband's going to throw me out of the house. ഞാനും എന്റെ പട്ടിപ്പൂച്ചകൾ outside the house.
ഇനി നീ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവർ എന്നുള്ള തീരുമാനത്തിൽ എത്തുമ്പോൾ സിബിചേട്ടൻ.
I know. I mean, I've actually never grown up with pets.
But don't you think that has made you a more empathetic person, Jesse? I'm sure you're.
I think I was too empathetic. അതുകൊണ്ട് വഴികൊണ്ട് പട്ടിപ്പൂച്ച എല്ലാം വീട്ടിൽ കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ yeah, it has, I mean, at the way they look at you, I should not be saying this. Not even my kids look at me like that. You come back from work and they're like, come play with me. Like, pure.
Yes.
All they do for them, it is just us. Their universe is just us. They wake up, they want to see us. They want to play with us. They want to snuggle with us. They want to do. And I love the fact that UAE has changed right now. We've got some wonderful rescues who are doing such brilliant work. നമുക്ക് കുറേ changes നടന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. We've got lovely rescues, and the government, is supporting them with a lot of things. And I really,
The Dubai municipality initiated Jesse put plastic and it dispense food
which
for
is
the street.
such a smart thing. I'm just waiting for it to come to Abu Dhabi.
That's a huge respect.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is great. I mean, just for the viewers out there, if you're thinking, I know you want a lovely, cute, small puppy and all that stuff, there are so many out there. Please don't go buy. Adopt.
Ade.
Do not shout.
Yes. Lovely. അപ്പോൾ ചേച്ചി, now coming to has been the climax of our podcast session. ഞാൻ ചേച്ചി ഈ podcast session ഒരു ഗസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്തപ്പം what was the thought that you had that yes ഞാൻ പോകണം? What triggered?
finally we get to sit down and chat rather than it's mic and
എത്രയോ
stage.
വർഷത്തെ പരിചയമാണെങ്കിൽ കൂടി.
You know, it's great, and it's so funny that because that's how life is. We get busy and our paths cross just at a busy time and stuff like that.
Yes.
I was happy when Asa told me, like, look, we have to do this, and I said, lovely, it's with Appu, and I would love to finally sit down and have a chat. And you were so real. So I knew that this interview, I've done interviews and stuff, but I know this would be real and raw.
Okay.
Right? So I said, I would love to. And I wanted to I thought we both had the same vibe, the same thought process. So when we talk, we would connect in a way that we know it's the same goal, the same thing.
Yes.
And for me, like you said, it's all about building confidence in people. I want people to come out there and just embrace themselves.
Just break your cocoon.
Yeah, get out of your cocoon. I want to break the stereotype. I want to break the stereotype of that people should be a certain way. Things should be done a certain, way. I don't want that. And I'm okay with not having backup. But because trust me, I know there are people standing in front of me who have the same thought process, who will stand with me.
Yes.
So I'm okay with it. And I just thought this would be a great way to get to start a conversation about this, and get to
connect to an audience probably who want to hear something related to this.
Yeah, I mean, I would really want people to just come out. Like my mom, you've seen, mom's come up on stage. She's 80, going to be 87. She's up on stage. She was walking for Malabar Gold.
Yes,
the fashion show and stuff. So, like I say, age is just a number. It is not about saying it. It's about doing it.
Glamour 80 plus ആണ്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു 84 or 5 ഉള്ള.
No, she's going to turn 87.
87. അപ്പം മലബാറിൽ നടന്നപ്പോ
86.
86.
86.
Imagine.
86. And if a person like her can do it, and with all the aches and pains, that's because she has a want for life. That zeal on that. And people should have that. Either ayyo njan enki vayya, I'll stop. Like literally stop.
Yes.
That is just an excuse. That's an
You are telling your mind നിന്നെ കൊണ്ട് പറ്റില്ല.
Where are you? You don't need to hear.
അതെ.
Like I get up in the morning and said, you're good, you're great, you're going to do great things today. Like ഞാൻ എല്ലാം ദിവസം because നമുക്ക് ഒരു പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. As humans we need validation. As women we need validation.
EQ higher.
Yeah. So ചേട്ടാ ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങനെ കൊള്ളാം ചേട്ടാ. No, I look great. That's it. So that's it. Because nobody can give you the validation that you can give yourself.
Yes.
The day you believe that with me, and I kid you not, that will flip a switch. Wow. And you see how it's going to actually work.
Beautiful.
And it took me so many years to do that. So I'm great, I'm good. It is consistency. Over time it will happen. But you need to believe that it will happen to you.
True that.
Apna time bhi aayega.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
Bilkul. Now ചേച്ചി just കുറച്ച് എൻ്റെ ഒരു സ്വാർത്ഥതയൊക്കെയല്ല എൻ്റെ ഒരു ആഗ്രഹം കൊണ്ടാണ്. You've seen me as an MC. What is your opinion?
Oh my God. Okay. So I think we had this conversation before. So what I like really about you, and I've seen a lot of MCs and stuff, and I've seen you from the time, 9 years? 9 years.
ചേച്ചിനെ കാണുന്നത്.
Yeah, 9 years. You're very, very real, very raw, very true to your craft.
Yes.
Because you're not scripted, first of all, right? And secondly, the thing is that you know how to pick. So if you have an audience where you can engage and get them to do something and then have a conversation with them, so I really like that about you,
Thank you so much.
And your energy. Once you have that energy going, the entire audience is like, okay, we're up for it, whatever you say, kind of thing. So I love that.
ചേച്ചി പറഞ്ഞ കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് തന്നെയാണ്. ലൈക്ക് യു സെഡ് വി റൈം ഇൻ സർട്ടൻ വേസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വളരെ കറക്റ്റ് ആണ്. ബിക്കോസ് ആ ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് വരുമ്പോൾ മേ ബി ഡിഫറെന്റ് പീപ്പിൾ ആർ കമ്മിങ് ഫ്രം ഡിഫറെന്റ് സിനാരിയോസ്. ലെറ്റ്സ് സേ ഒരു ജോബ് സ്ട്രെസ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇനി ഒരു കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ പങ്കെടുക്കാനാവോ അതിന്റെ ടെൻഷനിലോ അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ആസ് എൻ MC യു ആർ ബീങ് ദ വോയിസ് ഓഫ് ദ മാസസ്. ക്രിയേറ്റ് എ വൈബ്, ക്രിയേറ്റ് എൻ ആംബിയൻസ്. കുറച്ച് നേരം എല്ലാവരും സന്തോഷത്തോടെ കുറച്ച് ഓർമ്മകളൊക്കെ ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ കൈയടിക്കുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ your brain is releasing endorphins, which is de-stressing. അപ്പം അങ്ങനത്തെ കുഞ്ഞു കുഞ്ഞു കാര്യങ്ങൾ can make a magnificent difference when they leave the program. I feel relaxed. വന്ന ആൾക്കാർ ഇറങ്ങി പോകുമ്പോൾ ലൈക്ക് സത്യം പറയല്ലോ കിടി പോയി വന്നതാ ഇന്നൊരു ബോർഡ് മീറ്റിംഗ് ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് എന്താ ജോലി പോകുന്ന പോലെ അറിയാണ്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ പ്രോഗ്രാം കണ്ട് ഞാൻ മറന്നുപോയി, എന്താ പ്രശ്നം? I'm like, that is my biggest award.
You can arms go and sleep and say I did good today.
Yeah.
And see, I really feel like two really difficult things is being comedy and then mic pidichittu entertaining people.
Yes.
Because it can go great or
Chali.
like silence, you know. So you do that really well, and it is a tough job. It's
Thank
a tough
you so
thing.
much,
So
Chichi.
kudos to you on that.
Thank you so much, and thank you for inspiring us, and thank you for breaking the norms. കാരണം ഫാഷൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ ഐ എം ഷുർ യു വുഡ് അഗ്രി ആസ് വെൽ ഒരുപാട് അജൻഡാസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇങ്ങനെ പാടുള്ളൂ, ഇതേ പാടുള്ളൂ, ഇതാണ് മോഡൽ, ഇത് മോഡൽ മെറ്റീരിയൽ, ഇതങ്ങനെ, ഇതിങ്ങനെ, ഇത് കേട്ട് വളർന്നു വരികയാണ് നമ്മൾ. പക്ഷെ അതൊക്കെ മാറി. നോ, എല്ലാവർക്കും as long as you have the confidence to embrace yourself and go for it. The world is a ramp and you can walk in your style.
Absolutely.
And you're proving it, Chechi, breaking all the
Thank you.
barriers.
I've got a lot of wonderful people, and I've got lovely people that's supporting me, kind of thing. Like I said, I'm very humble. I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
And every opportunity that I get, I just go for it.
Lovely. Now, before we conclude, Chechi, what is your advice? And first question is, what is the dream of Missy Matthews that you want to achieve? അതായത് ഒരു സ്വപ്ന സാക്ഷാത്കാരം. Everybody has a dream, right? And are you already living your dream? എന്താണ്?
I think I don't want to reach the dream, because once you reach the dream, you're going to stop learning. എനിക്കത് പോണം. I just wanted to go on, you know. And as the dream goes on, different things. Like, that's how I came into fashion also. Choreography.
You spread your wings.
Yeah, you just spread your wings. You go. Where it takes you, just go. Reach. Because our dream, when you achieve the dream, you're stopped. Either just keep going, not struggling, but go with the flow. And I just want to keep dreaming,
Lovely.
keep growing, and keep learning.
Lovely.
That's what I want to do.
Beautiful. And now, Chechi, what is your advice to all those people watching this who wish if they could just walk the ramp once? അങ്ങനെ എത്ര പേര് പറയാറുണ്ട്. I'm sure how many of you.
Simple, contact me. Actually, for anybody who thinks they cannot, you know, go look at yourself in the mirror and just keep saying you can. And let me tell you, everybody can. Okay, walking, first of all, ramp walk is not easy.
Yes.
ആൾക്കാർ ചിലവർക്ക് ഉണ്ട് ഒരു കാര്യം, വലിയ ഉടുപ്പിട്ടിട്ട് look pretty and then you're walking. It's not easy.
അതെ.
It's not easy. It is also a craft. It has to be done the right way. And people like me are here to train. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ഒരു പാഷൻ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ people like us are there to guide you, to give you that platform.
Beautiful.
So come forward. Your first thing just to do is come forward, get up and go and do it. That's it. Baki, you'll take care of it. And if you have the love for it, you will continue.
ഇത് ചേച്ചി പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിൽ വന്നൊരു ചെറിയ ചോദ്യം കൂടി ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കുകയാണ്. ഫ്രം യുവർ മോഡൽസ് who are of different sizes, ഒത്തിരി പേരുടെ ഉള്ളിലെ ആഗ്രഹമായിരിക്കാം. When you made it come true, what are those few comments if you could share with us, which left you thinking, come on, Missy, you did a good job?
No, I think it was even not just the women, men also.
ആണുങ്ങൾ.
Men also, I mean, and they're just wonderful people. കുറെയൊക്കെ കോളേജിൽ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. And അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇപ്പം like, you know, ചെയ്യണോ എന്നാണെങ്കിൽ again, things like that. Some of them, now some of my guys are like, ഞാൻ ഒരു കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, September we're going to do a big show. So അപ്പം ഭയങ്കര training so it also helps with their health.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
With the women, I think it's just you know, or a typical sari, a particular way they wear, or a dress. I've done different draping styles and things like that, you know, and they've said, we never thought of ourselves looking like that.
Yeah.
You know, or we would ever wear like this, you know.
Or will it ever suit me?
Will it ever suit me? Yes. So for them, because we always look at one, because we're used to that now.
Yes.
When they see themselves, and I'll say, Mudi style I look nice with my hair. I said, Mola, try something that you've not tried. Get some pictures differently. So then they say, because you know, you told me, I've done this. So I think people are very happy, grateful, and I'm not judging.
So you're not just helping to redefine fashion, but you're helping them rediscover themselves.
Correct. And that is, it's redefined. It's not redefined fashion. It's redefining the person.
Yes.
Whether you're an inspiring model, whether you're that one timer who just wants to go on stage once, or you're an 87-year-old lady who's sitting on the couch and say, I also want to be on TV like this or be in a fashion show. I want everybody. Anybody. There is no bar.
Yes.
And that's how it's
You
going.
mean fashion is for all?
Absolutely. It is for all.
Lovely. അപ്പോൾ ചേച്ചിക്ക് ഇനിയും ചുരുക്കത്തിൽ ചേച്ചിയുടെ ഒരു ലൈഫ് എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഉണ്ട് ചേച്ചി ഒരുപാട് നല്ല നല്ല കാര്യങ്ങൾ വളരെ റോ ആയിട്ട് വളരെ അൺഫിൽറ്റേർഡ് ആയിട്ട് എല്ലാവരുമായിട്ട് ഷെയർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. നൗ ഇഫ് ഐ ആസ്ക് യു വാട്ട് ഈസ് യുവർ അഡ്വൈസ്? ദർ വാസ് ദിസ് 18-year-old മിസ്സി who faced a lot of things, എന്താ പറയുക, അതെല്ലാം ബ്രേക്കിംഗ് ദ ബാരിയർ. ഷീ കെയിം, ഷീസ് സ്റ്റിൽ ഗോയിങ് ഫോർവേഡ് ഇൻ കം വാട്ട് മീൻ, വരുന്നിടത്ത് വെച്ച് കാണാം എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡായിട്ട് യു ആർ ഗോയിങ് ഫോർവേഡ്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരുപാട് പേര് ദേ ആർ ഹൈഡിങ് ഇൻ ദ കുക്കും. അവരോട് ചേച്ചിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ള കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങളോടുകൂടി നമുക്ക് ഇന്നത്തെ സെഷൻ വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. ഒന്ന് പറയാം.
So you say the 18-year-old Missy, right? If that 18-year-old Missy didn't experience all that, she wouldn't be what she is right now. So whatever we do in life, there is a reason why we go through that path. And for anyone who's watching this, I'm still learning. This is a learning process for me. I've not got there yet. And I'm going to continue learning and grow myself. What I have to say is that first believe in yourself. And ഇത് കുറേ കേട്ടതാ. This believe in yourself, self-care, self-love. ഇത് പറയാനേ ഉള്ളൂ. ആൾക്കാർ ആക്ച്വലി ചെയ്യത്തില്ല. Trust me. ഇച്ചിരി സമയം എടുക്കുക. Doesn't matter if people think, don't feel guilty. Especially mothers feel guilty. Take some time out. Give some time for yourself. Just to, like, whether you want to do yoga, meditate, do anything, give your brain, your mind, your soul some time to just relax. Then think what you want to do with your life. And you might think at that point it's irrational. Today, even coming from a finance background, being in the fashion industry or doing something like a fashion choreographer or things like that, if people were laughing at me when I said, "Are you mad or what?" But I never stopped. So be consistent, be true to yourself, believe that you are, you're here and you are unique is for a reason. You're not like the other person, so don't compare. What you see on social media, it's lovely for entertainment and you learn a lot. But apart from that, I don't really think that, that's my norm. I want to be that. No, you be your best.
Yes.
That's it.
The best version of yourself.
So I said, just be a best version of yourself, be true to yourself, be consistent. Problem with us, this day and age, just for so many things going on. That's it. Consistency is not there. Be consistent. Whether it is your passion, whether it's your health, whether it's your family, be consistent. And trust me. And be patient. Other karyam that people are. It'll take his time. Just don't give up.
ലവ്ലി. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്ന ചേച്ചി പറഞ്ഞത് വെച്ചിട്ട് മറ്റൊരു കാര്യം കൂടി എന്തെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ പ്രയോറിറ്റൈസ് യുവർ സെൽഫ് ടു. എല്ലാവർക്കും നമ്മുടെ സന്തോഷത്തിന്റെ കീ ഇങ്ങനെ കൊടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അവർ തിരിക്കുന്ന അനുസരിച്ചായിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ സന്തോഷിക്കുന്നതും ദുഃഖിക്കുന്നതും ഒക്കെ. സോ പ്രയോറിറ്റൈസ് യുവർ സെൽഫ് ലവ് ആൻഡ് സെൽഫ് കോൺഫിഡൻസ് ഇസ് വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ആസ് വെൽ. അതീവ അഹങ്കാരമല്ല ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്, സെൽഫ് കോൺഫിഡൻസ് ആണ്. ആൻഡ് എവറി ഫെയിലിയർ ഇസ് എൻ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്സ് എ സ്റ്റെപ്പിംഗ് സ്റ്റോൺ. അല്ലാണ്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് ദി എൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദി ഡേ, ഇറ്റ്സ് ദി എൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദി വേൾഡ് അല്ല. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും പുള്ളിക്കാരത്തി ഇത്രയും ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് മുന്നോട്ട് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഷീ കുഡ് ഹാവ് ഗിവൺ അപ്പ് ലോങ് ബാക്ക്. ആൻഡ് ചേച്ചി CPA എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോഴത്തേനും വിച്ച് ഇസ് ലൈക്ക് ഇപ്പോഴും വേൾഡ് പെർസെൻറ്റേജിൽ വളരെ കുറവാണ്. നമ്മുടെ CA ഇൻ ഇന്ത്യ ഇസ് കം അപ് ടു 12 I think out of 100. CPA എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിൽ എത്രയോ കുറവാണ് ഇപ്പോഴും. So despite of having such a wonderful profession at hand, she chose to just go for her passion as well, and she's redefining and helping people rediscover herself. So it's your choice at the end of the day, but she don't hurt anyone. Kanam karma is a boomerang. Adu tirichadikku.
Absolutely. Just be kind to others.
Yes. So such a beautiful podcast session that I would cherish for a lifetime.
Thank you. I had a wonderful time.
It was my pleasure, Chechi. Nammal parayale worth the wait aanu. This was supposed to happen a little earlier, but again, ഇതിനു വേണ്ടി നിമിത്തമായ ദൂതൻ ആസാദ് ബ്രോ തന്നെയാണ്. എല്ലാം കോർഡിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് മിസ് ചേച്ചി ഇവിടം വരെ എത്തിച്ചു. ആൻഡ് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത് ഐ എം ഷുവർ എവറിബഡി വിൽ അഗ്രി ഇൻ അബുദാബി ഹു നോസ് ഹിം ദാറ്റ് വി ഓൾ വാണ്ട് ടു സീ ഹിം ഓൺ ബിഗ് സ്ക്രീൻ ഫോർ ദ ടാലന്റ് ഹി ഹാസ്.
First he's going to walk for me, അല്ലേ?
അതെ. ഫസ്റ്റ് മോഡലായി തുടങ്ങി ചേച്ചിയുടെ റീഡിഫൈൻ ഫാഷൻ ഹബിന്റെ ഫാഷൻ ഷോയിൽ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ട് പിന്നെ അതിനുശേഷം ബിഗ് സ്ക്രീനിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിനെ കാണും എന്നുള്ള വിശ്വാസവും പ്രാർത്ഥനയോടുകൂടി ഐ എം വെരി ഗ്രേറ്റ്ഫുൾ ടു ഹാവ് യു ചേച്ചി.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being you. അത് കൂടാണ്ട് ഒരു സൂപ്പർ ഡാൻസർ ആണ്, ഫിറ്റ്നസ് ആണ് പുള്ളിക്കാരത്തി. അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട് സുംബ ചെയ്യുമായിരുന്നു
ചെയ്യുന്നു. കാലിപ്പം പണിയായിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
എന്നാലും
ഡാൻസ്
വൈബാണ് ഇവര്. സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ വൈബ് കുടുംബമാണ്. സോ അവിടെ നെഗറ്റിവിറ്റിക്ക് സ്ഥലമില്ല, പോസിറ്റിവിറ്റി ആണ്. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ ക്രെഡിറ്റ് ടു ഗ്ലാമ ആൻഡ് മാത്യൂസ് uncle, rest in peace. Yes, for raising such beautiful daughters in such epitome of excellence to inspire people like us and still continuing to do so.
അടുത്ത പ്രാവശ്യം ഫാമിലി ഒരു ഫുൾ ഫാമിലി വൈബായിട്ട് വരാം.
പിന്നെ പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റ് മൈക്കൊക്കെ മാറ്റി ഞങ്ങൾ ഡാൻസ് കളിക്കും, മൊത്തം അവിടെ സംസാരിക്കാനൊന്നും അറിയില്ല. അപ്പൊ എന്തായാലും ചേച്ചി, താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് ഫോർ കമ്മിങ് ടു ദിസ് പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റ് സെഷൻ. മീൻസ് എ ലോട്ട് ടു അസ് ആൻഡ് ഐ എം ഷുവർ ഇത് കാണുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഗുഡ് തോട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു തിരിച്ചറിവ് ഉണ്ടാവാം. യെസ്, മതി.
My little experience, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ.
So anyways, we will keep on rocking. We have a lot more to do. It's once in a lifetime and നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന opportunities make the best of it. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. നമുക്കുള്ള കഴിവിൽ വിശ്വസിക്കാം. Okay, ആരെന്ത് പറഞ്ഞാലും believe in yourself.
Absolutely.
You are unique and you are a very special creation of the Almighty.
So embrace it.
Exactly. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റ് സെഷൻ ഇവിടെ അവസാനിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. ഇത് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു എന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. So that is the star, Missy Matthews. Thank you so much, ചേച്ചി.
Thank you.